While many things in our homes are becoming smart, aren't we forgetting about a space we use just as often? Yes, the garage is also the place for making some smart home improvements, like linking your door to your smartphone and creating remote access anytime you need it. But this isn't just about convenience. Adding smarts to your garage can also allow you to monitor security and get alerts anytime someone accesses this space. It's the place where you store your bikes, your tools, and your vehicles. I'm Erin for Best Buy Canada's blog, and I recently installed a new Chamberlain Garage Door opener with Wi-Fi and smartphone connectivity and learned all about what it can do and how it can protect your home. I'm going to tell you all about it, but an early heads up that if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, please hit that like button and give us a sub because it does help us keep making more videos just like these. A smart garage is one where you can connect to it remotely no matter where you are to open or close your door right from your phone. It also allows you to check on your door's status from anywhere in the world and even give remote access to the lawn guy, a repair person, or visiting relatives. The Chamberlain remote and Wi-Fi connected garage door opener will allow you to do all of those things.
The garage door kit comes with the new motor with a bright LED light, a track, 2 door sensors to prevent the door closing on someone or something, plus a wired wall panel, a battery-powered external keyboard, and 2 remote control clickers, plus there's also that wireless smartphone control via the Chamberlain MyQ app.
One other note before you get too far. You're going to want to make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi connection between your house and your garage, particularly if it's a detached garage, because if you don't have strong Wi-Fi out in the garage from the house, you're probably not going to get too far. I'm going to say it early here. This is not a job for the average do-it-yourselfer. Installing a garage door opener is complicated and can be time-consuming, and if you've never done it before, it can be downright intimidating. It also helps if you have another person who can help you out if you are going to take this on yourself. Now, if you're the type of person who gets unnerved setting up things like IKEA furniture, you definitely want to call in a pro, or you can try getting someone like Geek Squad to help you. I'm not going to get into a great amount of detail on the actual installation here because frankly that could be its own video in and of itself, and also because I am no expert in this stuff. I will just say it took my husband and I about 4 hours for us to do the complete installation. That's because you're replacing not just your existing motor, but also the track that the door runs on, plus you need to install new brackets for the door to hook onto, and you'll be installing brand new electric eye safety sensors along the sides of the door. And you also need to install a new wall panel. So this installation definitely does not happen quickly. Yes, this kit is the full meal deal, so be prepared. I will say though, the instructions that came with the door were pretty straightforward, plus all the bits and pieces you need for the job are included, right down to the cables and the little staples to hold them in place. Now, if anything, I would say the instructions were somewhat unfamiliar, but I think that was just because I have never done a job like this before.
I was very surprised at how quiet this new motor was. Our old one was so loud you could hear it outside the garage, but this one is virtually silent. It's amazing how powerful yet quiet this door opener really is. Now let's take a look at the parts of the Chamberlain wireless garage door opener and what they can do. The wall panel is your wired control center, and surprisingly, you can do a lot with it. The panel has a motion sensor on it, and it works brilliantly at turning on the LED lights automatically whenever you open the door and walk in. The panel will also display information like time and temperature, which is actually really convenient. Programming the panel to the current time, setting the temperature to Celsius, and making other adjustments was really easy. The panel also has a digital lock that will prevent the door from being opened via the app or the clickers, which is really handy if you're going on vacation and want a little extra security.
To get all of the wireless smartphone features, you're going to need to program your panel and get everything linked up. Now at this stage, you'll also be able to program the wireless keypad, which can live outside of your main door. First thing you need to do though is go ahead and download the free Chamberlain MyQ app from the App Store or Google Play.
To get started, you'll need to activate something called Wi-Fi learning mode. To do this, you need to climb up to your motor, open the LED light panel on the side, and press and release the yellow Learn button on the garage door opener unit 3 times. The motor is going to beep once and a blue light should start flashing. You'll then have 20 minutes to complete your setup process. Once the motor is in learning mode, you'll go to your phone's settings menu and go to the Wi-Fi menu. Then select the network with MyQ in the prefix. In the next step, you'll need to go to setup.myqdevice.com and follow the instructions to link the garage door to your home's Wi-Fi network. Yes, you're not really doing this in the app, you're kind of doing it online. This worked easily for me and on the first try. Once connected to your home's Wi-Fi network, you can go ahead and sign into or create a MyQ account. Once you've done that, you'll be easily able to look inside the app and see the status of the door or open or close it with a tap. The app works anywhere you have Wi-Fi or a cell signal, so you can close the door from your office or your cabin if you forget on the way out. If you prefer to go old school from time to time, there are 2 included door clickers that are significantly smaller than my last ones.
One of the great things about this system is that you can set up alerts to your phone anytime the garage door is opened. Alerts can be done as push notifications or as emails or both. You can set an alert if the door has stayed open longer than you'd like, and you can also choose how long that time is. Mine is set right now for 15 minutes. So if the door is still open after about 15 minutes, I get a push notification onto my phone. You can also set different times for the door to automatically close on any given day, so that if, say, your kids happen to leave it open on the regular, it'll automatically close itself, like at 8 p.m. every night, for example.
The MyQ app will also show you a history of when the door was open or closed, though it doesn't offer detailed information about how it was used, like whether the keypad opened it or an app user. My guess, though, is that's not far off in a future firmware update. The MyQ app also gives you the ability to add guest users to the app via email, so every family member can use their phone to open or close the door.
The Chamberlain wireless garage door opener supposedly works with several smart home integrations, things like the Google Assistant, IFTTT, and more, though I didn't see the Apple HomeKit in there. Now, when I tried to get it connected to my Google Assistant, it didn't work. The Chamberlain system doesn't appear in the Google Home app here in Canada. On closer inspection, I also noticed that the Google Home integration actually requires a subscription. It's about $1.30 a month or $13 a year, and it needs to be set up online. Now, frankly, that is shocking to me. In an era where everything is already voice activated for free, paying for this additional access is a bit of a ripoff, in my opinion. Either add voice control or don't, but don't charge me to use my Google Assistant. Amazon Key is also not enabled in Canada. This new service allows Amazon delivery people the ability to open your garage and securely stash your packages in there. I also didn't see an Alexa Assistant support option for Canada, so while it may seem like this door will integrate with your other smart home gadgetry, it doesn't seem to yet, at least not here in Canada. Overall, I really like this device and I'm really happy with all it can do. The MyQ app is user-friendly and simple to set up and use. The push notifications are handy and mean I can always know if the garage gets opened. Plus, if I ever have that moment where I can't remember if I closed the door when I left in the morning, I can see at a glance on the app on my phone if I did, and I can close it remotely if I forgot. If the app is missing any features, it would be nice if there was an option to have the door close any time it's open for longer than, say, 1 hour. As it is, you can set an alert for this, yes, but you do still need to close it manually. Plus, the pay for Google voice control thing is a real crappy play that I'm not pleased about. Now, I do love how quietly the motor operates, and I really like all the ways I can access the door, whether it's the wall panel, the wireless keypad, the clickers, or here on my smartphone. I also really appreciate the motion-activated LED lighting, which is really bright and floods the whole garage with light. I can definitely recommend the Chamberlain wireless garage door opener if you are looking for better remote access and security for your own garage at home. If you want to read more about it, head over to the Best Buy blog, which is blog.bestbuy.ca, and check it out. You can post any questions you have either there on the blog or, of course, here on the YouTube channel as well. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it and found it helpful, please hit that like button and give us a sub, since it does help us keep making more videos that we hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. I'm Erin. You can catch me on Twitter or Instagram until the next time at ErinLYYC. You can also find me at facebook.com/TechGadgetsCanada.